Speed.
Sound speed. Might not double call. Take two, Michelle.
So Michelle, we're talking about this reality of truth that we're trying to, seems like all tap into, the one other than the chaotic reality that it seems like everyday life is. And I know I felt some glimpses of it, and people we've been talking to have. What's been your experience with tapping into that reality that seems like universal?
You know, I do believe that there's one place that the collective consciousness can go and relate to each other, that unifies us all as a human race, as an animal race, as a planet, just as existing and living. And I've realized that mostly at points in time in my life where I look at an animal in the eye, and it's wild and free, and I'm there, and it's looking at me. I've had moments of realizations of how connected we all are when I'm on mushrooms in Hawaii, surrounded by nature, you know? Not in crazy, stupid parties with people, you know, dancing to stupid music. That doesn't do it for me. As far as spirituality goes anyway. Not even a forest party, you know what I mean? There's something about, you know, igniting the DMT and having your pineal gland flash open, this kind of threshold that I think is closed the grand majority of the time due to our natural, you know, filtration system. You know, we can only absorb what our prejudices are, and that scientific fact really, you know, screws with my head. So every now and then, you know, I try the meditation thing, and it's so tough for me, you know, because I got that noisy monkey, and I'm always paying attention to it, even though I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to ignore it, witness it, let it go, and then hopefully I'll find, you know, this place where I can be at one. The same way I am when I look at an animal in the eye, or the same way when I feel love so deeply that, like, you know, it doesn't matter who's in front of me. It could be a bum in the street, or, you know, a guy who just finished sticking his middle finger at me, and I'm still in love with everything around me. The only way that I could get back to that place is opening that threshold. And, you know, the grand majority of the time that that's happened in my life has been, you know, those little spiritual nature moments that I've had between me and animals, and with drugs, like mushrooms. So now I'm about to try the ayahuasca bit to see if hopefully I can open another horizon. It's something that I rarely do, and I don't suggest for anybody to do it all the time, but definitely if you haven't experienced oneness with nature, oneness with everything that is, then I think you should try it. It might blow your mind.
Brilliant.
Anything else?
That's a good cut.
Yeah, it's a good cut.